Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Cumcast. This week's beer of the week is Spooky Tooth Imperial Pumpkin Ale by Fatheads Brewery. This is a pumpkin-style ale with a 9% ABV and a 3.82 bottle cap rating on Untappd.com. With a rich amber color with aroma of sweet pumpkin pie and savory spices with hints of sweet malt, a chewy mouthfeel that you can sink your teeth into. Rich and creamy with pumpkin up front, then sweet malt flavors, pie crust graininess, spice, hints of brown sugar, and a clean finish. This is the first time I've actually had this beer from Fatheads Brewery. I enjoy their brewery. This beer is a very good pumpkin ale. If you're not a fan of Imperial ales, this one is sweeter. Like I said, it is actually sweeter. It's more enjoyable for people who aren't fond of the strong Imperial taste of it. Since this is a 9% ABV, please drink responsibly, everyone, and go get some Fatheads beer because it is wonderful. The brewery is great, and especially the Spooky Tooth Imperial Pumpkin Ale while supplies last. And now I am proud to pronounce, you know her, you love her, my girlfriend, Shyanne. Let's get into the episode. Yo, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Cumcast. I am Ryan, your host. Never going to change, always be here, and joining me, as always, is Cody. Hello, everyone. I am also always going to be here. And you got to say yo. Yo-yo.
Yo.
Is a toy.
No, not yo-yo.
3 Yo's.
Yo.
Yo, for shizzle.
Yo. I am also here and never gonna
I'm the hip Santa.
Never leave until we die. But by then, we will not be recording when we're 70 because we'll just...
Oh, no, we'll be giving up.
I will not give up at 70. I will keep fighting for those Werther's Originals and those that Wrigley's Juicy Fruit gum. I will keep fighting for them.
I feel like it won't even be around when we're 70.
You as a 70-year-old is even less enjoyable as you are now.
Me as a 70-year-old is me now.
No, you would be even less enjoyable.
Cool
it's just
shit.
like, hey Ryan, what are you doing today? Well, I'm just gonna sit here and watch the television, because Netflix is probably still gonna be a thing in 70 years. Except it's gonna be like Netflix XXL or something like that.
That's gonna just be like this. They're gonna change the X to an S. Netflix.
No, it's gonna be
or they'll change it to Netflix and Chill. They'll just change the name to Netflix and Chill.
That'd be so stupid.
Yeah.
I was listening to this audiobook today, and it was like a recording of like a rendition of a kid in the future, so like a teenager, and he was like, it was so lift, as in like cool or dope. So like it was so lift. So lift would be like the slang for cool. And then what did he say?
So lift.
Yeah, it was so lift, like dope if something's dope or
so
cool.
Basically lit, but took out an F.
Yeah, he's like, it's so lift. And then this is just the artist's rendition. The author's rendition of what it was. And what was they gleamed me, which gleamed means liked on social media. So if you liked something, it's like they gleamed me.
Like a light?
I don't know.
Like a light? I don't
I
know.
have no idea. It was the author's rendition of it. And it was interesting to hear it. And I was just thinking, man, if that's what we have to fucking look forward to, this is going to suck. Because it was in 2032, which obviously is in 12 fucking years. And I was like, man, if that's what we got to look forward to, this is going to fucking blow, bro. Because in 12 years, we'll be 40. Can you imagine? If we had kids, and like between then, and they're growing up saying, dude, it's so lift. I was like, shut the fuck up.
It's so
Get back in your closet bedroom, Jimmy.
Yeah.
In your fucking closet bedroom. Get out of here.
Everybody, Cheyenne's here too.
Yeah.
Cody forgot to introduce her.
She was in the beer review. Everybody fucking knows she's here. And she's talked sometimes.
Yeah.
Are you gonna? What is? Let's see. In 12 years, you're gonna be.
Let's make up a word.
36.
Let's
You'll be
make
36.
Let's make up a slang.
Really? Am I gonna be really?
You're making 36.
That's still
Yeah.
not that old.
Oh, good thing I started using night cream when I was like 18. So.
Why?
To prevent extra wrinkles.
Do you have those extra? Do you think you would have been super wrinkled by
I
now?
think with the genetics, obviously you've seen my mom's face, and you've also seen my dad.
But your mom tans though.
Yeah.
Which is different.
Well, I mean, and she's had like a major heart attack. So.
And you're basically see-through, so...
So you've seen my dad.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is wrinkly. Like, you know the hairless cats, how many wrinkles they've got?
Yeah.
It's like that on his face.
But your dad's also like the standard, sorry if you guys can hear the wind outside. We've got the window open.
It's hot as balls up in here.
But, yeah, I feel like your dad, he was born in what?
He was born in 63.
Okay, so he was born in the 60s. Our dad looks like that. Everybody's dad, I'm pretty sure, looks like that.
Well, I feel like this... What's it called?
But
when
your dad...
you make something up about a specific...
Wisetail?
A lie?
No, it's not a lie. It's like, oh, all emo girls cut themselves. But they don't.
A myth?
No,
It's a myth.
No, not a myth.
A stereotype.
Yeah, a stereotype.
A fib?
It's kind. I feel like it's kind of a stereotype, but I feel like men aren't supposed to age as bad.
Well, I feel like
Depending on your situation.
It's every man that is around that age. They've literally worked their entire life. Like, okay. Your dad used to work. Your dad used to be a trucker. That's why he looks like shit. Your dad used to be a long haul trucker. That's why he looks like shit.
That's fucking fast food.
It's literally a statistic. Like, I'm pretty sure you have like the highest insurance if you're.
The insurance was great.
But I'm pretty sure it's expensive though.
No, it's kind of like what I have now.
I feel like it's probably changed since then because truckers have like the worst lifestyle habits out of any fucking average
Yeah, because
American.
nowadays you have to run through fucking crowds of people on the interstate.
Yeah, he hasn't done that in like 6 years now.
Well, I just know that you're sitting in a truck for 14 hours a day.
I mean, even if you choose to be active, put that in quotations, as a truck driver, because Dad was a lot slimmer when he was a truck driver.
What's his definition of a salad? Iceberg lettuce with some like croutons and.
He don't know no better. He just
iceberg is the best lettuce.
That's what I'm saying. So.
But he would get out and he would help everybody unload his truck.
Right.
For them.
But so like the typical. But like so the typical American.
Yeah.
That's you know.
I think it's just lack of better education.
That's probably like 40 years old. To 40 that's 40 years old now that's had to work like a hard factory job or some kind of other labor intensive job. That's basically what they all look like. Like I don't know any person that lived that life that doesn't look like that.
Clark doesn't look as bad, and he's 60. He looks better than my dad.
So, but your uncle
he takes care of himself.
He doesn't look as bad.
No, yeah.
But
for being 60, he looks pretty good. He looks how I imagine.
I know you have a story about because they came out with buffets.
I think that might have been around the 70s or so. Was it not?
I'm not sure.
I know it was somewhere around there. I know that my dad and his brothers weren't very old. It was like when buffets and stuff like first became super hopping, and they put a bunch of GMO. Is that what it is? Monosodium.
Just
MSG.
Preservatives. Just preservatives.
Yeah, and
good old MSG, everybody's favorite.
Yeah, so that was a real big thing, I guess, back then. And my dad grew up pretty well off, I would say, or at least a lot better than most people, at least around that area. And they would go all the time, and my uncle swears that's how my grandpa got cancer, and he fucking basically ended his life that way. Gained a bunch of weight and ate himself to death.
So the American buffet grew its wings literally in Las Vegas in the 1940s.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, maybe.
So in the 1940s, so your uncle is older than your dad.
Yeah.
So he's probably born in like late 50s.
No, he's 61.
Okay. So by the time...
I want to say.
So by the time they...
Yeah, but that's in Vegas.
But see, that by the time... That was in the 40s, so 25 years later, by the time they actually made it to Indiana and all across the rest of the country...
What did they eat at Ponderosa?
I have no idea.
It was just probably some little buffet that popped up that probably doesn't exist anymore. But it was like the definition of like get all this food at once, but they have to have a way to preserve it. Think of how many preservatives were like on the Titanic.
Well, and you're sitting a bunch of
None.
food out there.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
For like hours at a time.
They lasted 4 fucking days and went down. So
The Titanic, how long was it? I don't know how long.
20s?
The Titanic was in the 20s and it was in France or Europe. But it was, that's when it set sail. But yeah, they probably didn't have preservatives.
I was listening to something about the Titanic. Something, I forget what it was, but they were listing off a bunch of shit that was on it. And they're like, people would say it was the greatest creation in history. And then like 4 days later, it was never seen again. They said the staircase, was the centerpiece they said it was the best looking staircase they'd ever seen. Like it was like historic, basically. And then it just 4 days later.
For that time period?
Yeah. But, and like everything was, they were talking about all the rooms and all the shit in it. Like they had saunas back then in some of the rooms.
They had
The hot house?
no, they had community baths like Rome did. They took different styles of different,
But it was it had certain sections, like some parts was like India. Like, and they had like silk hanging everywhere and like gold plated everything.
Like somewhat accommodations to their culture.
Kinda, or you could just choose that room. And like,
that'd be pretty sweet.
yeah, you just sit on a pillow instead of a chair or whatever.
So, preservatives were first used in the late 19th century. The use of preservatives other than traditional oil, salts,
I think it was
and
for
paints.
bodies.
Yeah, other than oil, salts, and paints, etc., in food began in the late 19th century, but was not widespread until the 20th century. The use of food preservatives varies greatly depending on the country.
Buffets
and
are the
obviously,
best.
when you're in the U.S., we put preservatives in fucking everything.
I missed the buffet. I haven't been to one in a while.
You can still go.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Yeah, so basically, so does your uncle go to buffets anymore, or he?
Well, I'm not now since COVID, but yeah.
Yeah.
He just knows that my oldest uncle, I can't even say my oldest uncle, but anyway, he knows that you have to eat everything in moderation, and he's definitely probably one of my smartest uncles.
But basically,
stretch my neck out.
So basically, since he was the oldest, that's where they always went to eat, like multiple times a week, probably.
We don't really talk about him, honestly.
Right.
But that's one of the very few stories that I've heard about my dad's dad.
Just that he liked buffets. And
he liked buffets.
And he probably died
He
of
was
cancer.
tall, though. You know why my cousin's tall is because my youngest uncle takes after their dad. Only one to be that tall. Everybody else takes after their mom. She's a little big thing.
Well, that proves everybody, even if you're tall, you can still get cancer from buffets.
Yep. You'll get fat and die.
Yeah.
You also hit shit that's short. Doorways.
I feel like, okay, so is it harder to shop for pants when you're taller or when you're shorter? You're 5'4", go.
I'm 5'4" and a 16th, sir.
Okay, so is it harder to shop for pants?
I would say it's harder to shop for pants if you're taller because being short, obviously it still sucks because I'll get a 31-inch inseam and it's still way too long.
I don't know.
But I can just roll it up. But if you're too tall...
Why do you get a 31-inch inseam?
Because that's what I can find.
They don't make 30s? Like, I know men's jeans.
You can get a short.
Is 30.
You can get a short, but it's still going to be too long.
Where I get mine, they do
women
shit.
pull their pants over.
Yeah.
Women wear high-waisted jeans.
I would say
commonly.
Commonly. I wouldn't say all of them.
I don't know many women
Over
that
the
don't have
Dunlap.
their pants above their waist. That don't have pants above their waist. Okay, so that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Now if we, since Ryan and I are both short and we have short legs, if we pulled our
Speak
pants
for yourself.
over our guts, we would
I don't do
our pants would fit right.
that. I don't do that.
What?
I don't pull my pants over.
I don't
anything.
either. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Our pants would fit right.
I don't know any men who do.
We could get the standard. Like length of jean, which is like basically a 30-inch inseam.
Let that meat hang. The belly meat.
Oh.
Let the belly meat hang.
The bacon.
The bacon.
Yeah, so that just proves that buffets are bad for you.
No, they're not.
How are they not? You haven't been to one in a
good
long
for
time.
the soul, bad for the body.
Everything in moderation, just don't take it to an extreme.
That's what I miss Chinese buffets. I haven't had Chinese food in so long.
Chinese
Like 7 years.
I'm over buffets, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of over it. I don't feel the need because I can't eat. I can't eat more than one plate anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's no point in going.
You could make yourself.
I don't want to make myself. I don't want to feel like shit.
You get a plate, and then you get dessert, and then you get another plate, and then you get dessert. Somehow the sweetness does it.
This isn't an eating competition.
I never said it was.
This is my life. I don't get paid for this.
But like,
I have to pay for it.
Go take a shit and then come back, and then you can eat more.
I feel like that's
I've done that before. I feel like
that's a myth. I really feel like that's a myth.
If you've got a bunch of air and stuff in your gut and you burp, it helps make room.
Yeah.
But
that's why I burp.
Jump up and down like competitive eaters do. They sit there and like jump up and down and like shake and wallow and shit.
I feel like that would make me sick.
probably.
I really do. I know it would make you sick.
They do it to like clear spaces in their stomach, like stretch it out a little bit more.
I couldn't do that. I could not do that. I don't know how. I watch a guy. His name's Matt Stoney. He beat.
I love Matt Stoney.
Yeah, he beat Joey Chestnut one time for one of the hot dog eating competitions, and he does them. I subscribe to his Snapchat channel, and he does eating things on there.
He did like 10 gallons of yogurt or some shit.
It was how big was that? It was
huge.
It was 5 containers of yogurt. So I think it was like 5 pounds or something. Like I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know. I know it was like a fucking crazy amount of yogurt.
Yeah.
And then he put berries in it. He put fucking
it was a parfait.
granola in
It was a parfait. It was a 10-pound parfait or
Yeah.
something like that. And what did he
fucking
eat?
ate all of it.
He ate. You watched the 1,000-piece pepperoni slice of pizza?
Yeah.
He bought a slice of pizza from like the gas station, like the box. And then he put 1,001 pieces of pepperoni on top of it. So it was just like a stack, and he ate all of that. But I feel like
gross.
I feel like he's tiny too. I feel like their lifespan has to be shorter than average people.
Well, you're consuming mass amounts of saturated fats or whatever that.
It's massive amounts of just sodium, like the pepperoni.
Yeah.
Can you imagine eating 1,000 slices of pepperoni? I would.
He didn't feel good after that, and I
No.
think he even said it in the video.
Right.
That's like the man versus food guy. He had to quit. Like he would do a food eating challenge, and then he had a personal trainer, and he trained like 5 days a week with that personal trainer. And he's like, finally, I think that's why he had to quit, because he went to the doctor and like, you can't do this anymore. But he did it for like 3 years.
It was what was his name? Adam Richmond.
Adam Richmond.
I just feel like their lifespan has to be shorter.
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm gonna see if I can look this up.
But everybody does it for the gram. Do it for the gram.
Do you think that their quality of life, like how they perceive it, would be any better or worse?
I feel like they're depressed.
I feel like their quality of life is based off how much food they can eat. So I feel like that varies.
I don't
honestly
know.
feel like it varies.
I feel like
Personal experiences aside.
I feel like they're happy for like 45 minutes eating it, and then after that, they feel like fucking hot garbage.
Yeah.
For like 3 days. So I don't know. I'm not doing that. I thought about it. But being a food eater, competitive eater, but
I can't really.
I'm not trying to kill myself.
Okay, so I can't really find anything about competitive eating life expectancy, but there is something. It's basically saying competitive eating, how safe is it? So let's see here. Oh, great pop-ups. So eating contests used to be strictly county fair stuff. Now they're becoming a serious sport. Let's see. I don't even. This is just a bullshit article. Okay, this is a bullshit article.
So not enough factual information or studies to know.
It literally says.
I feel like people
nothing.
have been competitive eating ever since the dawn of time.
Mm-hmm.
They were just like Ugg was in the fucking rock cave and prehistoric shit, and it's just like, Ugg, eat fucking 3 rocks and you win fucking.
Yeah, it literally says nothing. Yeah, it literally says nothing about like, is it safe, the life expectancy, anything like that. But I feel like I don't know if their quality of life is better or worse, because when you eat that much stuff, you feel like garbage. And do you fast? Do you fast afterwards? Do you work out a shit ton? Because I feel like, do you take breaks and eat normal, or do you have to prep for it?
I feel like you don't have to fast. You don't even have to prep for it.
Well, even if you eat like fucking hot garbage, if you win and does the effect or the emotional experience you get from winning outweigh you feeling like hot garbage?
Well, Joey Chestnut won $10,000 the last time he won the hot dog eating competition. So, but also you have sponsorships. Like, hey, did you hear Joey Chestnut just got a New Balance sponsorship? What do you need a New Balance sponsorship for fucking sitting in a chair and eating hot dogs?
Support, because he's fat as
You
shit.
get one of those bun stamps. Joey Chestnut's skinny as fuck.
Really?
You get one of those bun stamps and it just says New Balance on it and you put it on every single fucking hot dog bun. That's what you do.
I feel like he'd be sponsored by Hormel. Like Hormel chili.
I love
Ew,
chili dogs.
that's a terrible sponsor because...
What? With no beans.
Let me guess.
No beans!
Let me guess. If you could have one sponsor for this podcast, it'd be Hormel fucking chili.
No, it'd be Gatorade. No. Amazon. No.
Just stop at Amazon. Let's leave it at that.
Chick-fil-A.
Ah,
Wendy's.
Lord's chicken.
Taco Bell.
Oh God, no!
Arby's.
I was hearing on a podcast. I heard on a podcast, which is not like 100% reliable information, but that Taco Bell might be the healthiest of the fast food because
No, it's not.
Because it's not fried.
No, but it's garbage meat.
It is tortillas. Well, I don't know. They take everything off the fucking menu, so if you got nothing to eat, I guess you're the healthiest.
Oh, we got plenty of lettuce and fucking tomatoes. That's a shit you don't want on your fucking taco.
I think I found a french fry under the sink. You want it? I put it on a plate for you with some cheese.
No, they fry their fries. They don't fucking oven bake them bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So
We serve it with fucking nacho
Cheyenne.
cheese.
So end of the world.
End of the world.
One fast food chain's gotta fight it out. So,
Dominate.
yeah, who do you got? We've talked about this so many times, but I really enjoy the conversation. Who you got out of all the fast food places?
Well, I don't have a list in front of me.
Well,
I'm
Ryan's
sure
got Taco Bell. Camden Headley, who's on the podcast.
I said it's between...
I would say between McDonald's.
I feel like if...
Yeah, Camden's got McDonald's. Yeah. I have Long John Silver's and Captain D's because they're going to pair up and they're going to rule...
Your shit's garbage.
Rule the seas. Bro, you know how scary real pirates were? Okay, no.
I read the book on pirates.
You listened to the audio. Book. Don't try to be fucking smart.
No,
you heard it. You
shut the fuck up. You don't even know.
You don't even know.
You don't even know factual information about pirates.
You can't read.
I can too read.
I'm
more literate than you are.
They did kill people.
Yeah, they fucked and drank everything.
Wouldn't
pirates.
We all?
I guess.
See?
If you're fucking
okay, give me some pirate facts.
Huh?
Give me some pirate facts.
I can give you positive facts.
Peg legs were not a thing.
No, that's also true.
Peg legs weren't a thing?
No.
What?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so give me some pirate facts.
I don't know very many pirate facts. I know more positive facts than I do pirate facts.
Were they actually assholes?
I would say depending on the type of pirate that...
There were different types of pirates?
Yeah, there are many different types of pirates.
There were nice ones.
Mm-hmm.
There were mean
See, there
ones.
were a lot of... It's kind of like...
There were butt pirates?
Oi! We're gonna steal your shit! Sit the fuck over there!
Sit the fuck over there.
It's kind of like when you... It's hard to kind of explain it, because you have people that are fighting for, like, humanitarian rights and whatever.
A pirate?
You have, well, like because a lot of it happened towards, like, England, but I mean, there were also pirates from, like, Nassau and stuff, and that's where one of the biggest treasures was sunken at. But
then the Bahamas and Nassau?
In Nassau, yeah.
I feel like, could you imagine a humanitarian pirate? Hi, my name's Gerald, and I'm for a great cause.
I mean, a lot of them left England for, like, the greater cause of the people because of all the tyranny and stuff, so they kind of just did their own thing, got on the boat.
That's what we should do now.
And then
you don't like who the president is? Just get on a boat and sail the seas.
We're trying not to get scurvy. Give us your oranges.
Actually, oranges weren't a thing. They also don't have very much vitamin C.
Give us your limes.
they would do limes, and they drink a lot of wine and beer, not necessarily so much rum. I mean, rum was still up there, but wine was towards the top.
Why did they call them pirates? So what's the big deal about making them such a bad thing then?
A lot of them, because what had happened was that piracy was gaining like a lot of fame in England and Europe and so on, and the church didn't like that because
it's like, hey, let's make them seem like fucking dicks.
That's basically what the church did. The church
That's what the church always does. That's what the church always does. Laser light? Nope. Only for sinners. No. Pumpkin pie? Sorry, not in Jesus' house. Alcohol?
I wouldn't even say necessarily all churches. It's just the way that it was.
Well, all churches is the church.
The bad church.
Mainly it's the Catholic Church.
I would just say it depends on the form of church, the practices. Personally.
Yeah, Cody. Not all churches are bad.
Nope.
No, not all churches are bad, but not all of them are good either.
Also true.
Yeah. And I feel like it's more old school, too.
Yeah. A lot of stuff was misinterpreted. Interpreted. You know what I mean. Misinterpreted by, like, the people who read it.
Right.
And they just took it how they wanted to, and they ran with it.
Talking about the Bible?
Yep.
I agree.
It's a true story. They also have a specific, organization to translate the Bible so that it doesn't get so misconstrued from the original version. I don't know if anybody knew that. Because a lot of people, so it doesn't very much from the King James Version or the New King James Version to the New International Version. They have a special committee for it.
I don't know. If you're a fucking Mormon and you believe that Joseph Smith bullshit, you're fucking retarded. Sorry. I mean, you're dumb.
You're a silly goose.
What was the Joseph Smith thing for the Mormons? It was Jesus came to him and like wrote on a rock or something.
Jesus came to him and
Is that the Church of Latter-day Saints?
No, it's Mormons.
I think the Church of Latter-day Saints is Mormons, though.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Jesus came to him, and Jesus could only speak to him, and like he would make up shit like, "Oh, Jesus is speaking to me, but only in this hat," and he would stick his head in a hat, and then be like, and then write shit down. But
maybe I don't know.
But like he wrote it down.
That dude just had some smart fucking dandruff.
He wrote it down, and then he lost it. So they're just like, oh, well, if you lost it and Jesus talks to you, well, then you can write it again.
You know what it was? Post Malone was in his hat. He's like, drink Bud Light.
But that's basically what it was.
So Joseph Smith is the founder and leader of the Latter-day Saint movement. Yep. And his brother Hiram Smith were killed by a mob in Carthage, Illinois.
Yeah, because people found out.
Shout out to Hiram.
Bullshit.
Hiram Smith. I'm going to call my firstborn Hiram Smith.
Please don't.
Yours and
I'm like, I'm going to call him Jaime. I'm like, Jaime, whenever you need to talk to somebody, I'm going to give him a hat.
Jaime.
I'm going to give him a hat. When he's born, I'm going to give him a new hat every birthday.
Listen here, Jaime,
don't be breaking them old girls' Jaimes. We need to talk to somebody.
God,
just put your hat up to your face.
Head went directly to Hyman.
Just put your hat up to your face and talk to it, and you'll get all the answers you need.
Yep.
That's how you make friends in school. You just talk to your fucking hat all the time.
Talk to your fucking hat.
Dr. Seuss kind of bullshit.
Are you sure it was the hat thing?
Yeah, it happened.
The truth. Okay, true story.
Or he would like poke behind a rock, and he'd be like, "Jesus told me this." It was weird. It was a lie. I mean, obviously.
So Joseph Smith, like, total entrepreneur. Total entrepreneur. He's like, my hat told me to do this, guys.
He's like the fucking guy from last episode, the Russian prick, who fucking had all these followers in the cult saying he's fucking Jesus. He was a fucking traffic cop 2 years before that.
Hey, if anybody knows about Jesus, it's traffic cops. Okay?
Yeah, he was a fucking traffic cop.
You let God decide when they need to cross.
Yeah, got fired. A fucking Russian Siberian Jesus.
He's like, I got fired, and then I was awakened and realized I was a prophet of God.
Yeah, a Siberian Jesus. Fucking snow Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
Snow Jesus. Yeah, he had a cult in Siberia. He had thousands of followers. Yeah. And he just like, I choose this 19-year-old girl as my wife, but I've known her. She's lived with me since she was 7. Yeah. Also a pedophile. Yeah.
FYI, Jesus loves the cold.
Here's the thing. Why is it such a statistic that prophets of God have to be pedophiles too? Like, what is it?
I don't think that's a statistic. I think
it's not a statistic. You're just fucking crazy. You're just mentally...
I think a lot of people don't know how to better explain... This is just... my point of view, obviously, but the voices or the things that they think that they hear, because what is it called? Psychosis? Is that the medical term?
Being fucking insane.
Well, anyway, yeah, but if you hear a voice, who else are you gonna hear? Or that comes to mind?
I feel like
not Jesus or
I
God.
don't think it's a
what
voice
your
in their
beliefs
head. I don't think there's like schizophrenia. I don't think it's the same thing.
I think some people.
Well,
I
maybe
think
it's like
they
an
really.
internal-
I think they do it to take advantage of people, and they're like, "Hey, you got a 7-year-old daughter? I like kids, not for the reason that other people like kids." And they take advantage of it because they fucking can.
I think there are people like that, yeah.
Because they can.
Yeah.
Well, what does the Bible say about pedophiles? No, I didn't want to know that.
What are you looking up?
Was Muhammad a pedophile? I said, why are prophets also pedophiles? I guess it's not really the
Not
right.
all of them. Not all prophets.
He's
are
not a
pedophiles
prophet.
Not that type of prophet, like so-called prophets.
Do
is what
it.
I meant.
Self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed or fake prophets.
Okay.
Now, why are prophets pedophiles? Because he's going to pop up a bunch of religious stuff.
Illuminati, the roots of pedophile ring conspiracy. What is going on with Google today? Like, it's not helpful at all.
When you're searching up weird stuff.
It does not want to give you any information about pedophiles. It does
Right.
not want you to find out.
Like pedophiles near me.
Get the watchdog list. I'm sure there's at least 15.
Yeah, probably. How did Joseph Smith find...
Find the Book of Mormon. Because I don't think if the hat thing's real. I feel like you're making shit up.
Last podcast on the left did it.
He talked to a hat?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I remember that episode because oh, shit, there's a Russian dude. Oh, wait, no, that looks just like the Russian dude, though.
I guess.
I don't know. But, okay, I remember that. The last podcast
Yeah, I remember he lost it.
Yeah, I remember that because...
He lost it, and they're like, well, if you can do it, then Jesus talks to you. Go ahead, and here's a book. And they said in front of him, he's like, well, Jesus says that I have to only listen to him through this hat. And he had a fucking hat. He would stick his fucking head in it, and they'd be like, okay, and then write this down. And stick his fucking head in it, okay, and write this shit down. And people were watching it.
Hey, there's a Twizzler in here. That's crazy.
Gosh.
I feel like, okay, so the fact that literally the Russian dude in Siberia, he literally was a prophet for the past 20, self-proclaimed for like the past 20 years. Mm-hmm. So I feel like the ability to do that now means that people are still weak and searching for something.
A lot of people, I think that's natural human instinct, though, is to find something to believe in or find something to give you hope, to put your drive into.
Because let's be honest, if Jesus comes back in 2020, he's not going to look like he used to. He's going to look cool. He's going to wear fucking like Ray-Bans and like he's going to have some fashion.
Cargo shorts.
He's not going to have a robe and some sandals. He's gonna have his hair trimmed back. He's gonna have fucking. He's gonna have bleached tips.
Honestly,
frosted tips.
I feel like if Jesus comes back, he's just gonna be stuck in the 80s, like Corey Hart. Like he wears his sunglasses at night.
He's Corey Hart.
So I wear my sunglasses at night. I wear my sunglasses at night.
Does he still look like that?
Who?
Corey Hart.
I mean, he's still good looking. Yeah.
Mm.
He's old.
All right.
What do you mean?
You
don't know who fucking Corey Hart is?
No!
I just sung you a song.
That's why I asked
You've heard that song before.
I feel like I've heard it like once or twice.
What's he look like old, though? Mm-hmm. Let me see it. You said he was hot.
Look it up. What do you mean you've heard that song once or twice?
I've heard it like once or twice.
Corey Hart.
I wouldn't even find him attractive then.
Right here?
Yeah. No, that's just not my jam.
I mean, if you're famous for the song that says, I wear my sunglasses at night, the only people that wear their sunglasses at night now are high or they're douchebags.
No, it's blind people and douchebags.
Okay, there you go. Corey Hart. Would you bang Corey Hart?
He looks like he'd be one of my mom's boyfriends. Who turns out to be, and no shame to my mom, but turns out to be a dick bag.
He might be. You never know.
What
about old Corey Hart?
No.
He was a hit in the fucking 80s.
I'd bang fucking Kevin Bacon before I bang him, honestly.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at with that.
You know what Kevin Bacon looks like, right?
I know what
shit. He's always looked like shit.
Kevin Bacon has looked like Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon only has one face. Like, literally. When he gets old, he's going to look the same.
Maybe not in Flatliners.
Is Kevin Bacon not old already?
He is, but when he gets, like, old.
Maybe maybe not like in, like, Tremors and Flatliners. He was still pretty young in those. But
he still looked the same.
Yeah, so it's the same, of course.
Yeah, he's looked the same the entire time. And what was that? I'm actually a really big fan of Kevin Bacon.
I like Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. What's the movie when his son dies and he's like he shaves his head? He only shaves like the top half of his head. What's that movie? That movie's really fucking good, and I figured you remember the name.
I mean, I rented it the other day. I forget. Or not the other day, but like last year.
But I really like Kevin Bacon. I can't remember what it's called.
There's one where he's a cop or a detective, isn't there?
Are you talking about R.I.P.D.?
No.
He's like a bad antagonist in that one.
No, it's an older movie where Kevin Bacon plays like, oh, that's what I'm talking about.
I know that The River Wild is a really good movie, and I mean, Kevin Bacon.
Oh, yeah, he was Footloose, I forget.
Kevin Bacon's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Footloose, obviously.
Go down. Keep going. What the fuck?
Tremors. Duck, a film by Kevin Bacon.
I Love Dick.
What? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
TV series.
Patriots Day.
Oh, Patriots Day is the...
Black Mass. R.I.P.D. Robot Chicken. X-Men. It was made a...
Oh, yeah, he was in Super, too.
It was made a while back. Death Sentence.
Yeah, that's it.
Death Sentence in 2007. That's a really good fucking movie. Have you seen that? No, I'm not even going to ask if you've seen it.
Don't even ask me.
You ain't seen fucking shit. You haven't seen anything. I asked her if she's seen... I made a quote from Blow the other day with Johnny Depp. And I was like, you like Johnny Depp? Have you seen Blow? And she goes, no. I was like, well, that's the next fucking movie we're watching.
You haven't seen Blow?
No, because I made a quote from it, and she's like, I've heard that before. And
I saw Blow years ago, and I love that fucking movie. It's such a good movie.
I can play Disney movie trivia, but that's about all I got.
I would not be good at Disney movie trivia. I would
We're
suck.
a perfect team.
How are we a perfect team?
I know Disney.
So
you don't. You know everything else.
But what if
I don't.
But see, if we're on a team and we're playing normal trivia, we'll be okay on my end, but you're going to fucking suck.
I might know some Jeopardy questions.
And then Disney movie trivia.
Did the Seven Dwarfs run a train on Sleeping Beauty? Yes or no?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
100%. Probably. Maybe.
Except for Bashful.
No.
I think it would.
No, just Sleepy. Just Sleepy. He's the only one.
What are you talking about? Sleepy was on bottom.
Sleepy's a freak.
Sleepy's on bottom.
Sleepy's a weirdo, man. Is he really sleeping?
I bet Grumpy's a fucking freak.
Huh?
I bet Grumpy's a fucking freak.
I feel like he's a hardcore one. Like he's just like, shut up, bitch.
I bet he's into almost anything.
Fun fact: Grumpy is who Joseph Smith was talking to in his hat.
Make that bitch your fucking wife.
Have 6 of them.
Have 6 what?
Wives. Oh, is that Mormons?
Yes.
Only specific ones, and a
It's
lot of
the
it's
only-
only older.
It's only the ones that practice polygamy.
Yeah.
Do you think that escaping polygamy is
also,
a real show?
I think it's real.
I think I know it's real because I mean, sister wives. They literally made sister wives seem like a good thing because it's like their religion, but it's super weird, and the wives aren't even good looking.
religion or spiritual preference,
I feel like it's.
because it is TV.
I feel like normal Mormons look at polygamists and they're like,
Ew.
like we got to deal with those fuckers, and one of them made millions of dollars off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like that. I kind of do. Like it's kind of like Christianity, and then you have like what's the one I'm thinking of?
Buddhism.
No.
Satanism.
No, they're not connected. They're
Social
different.
distancing.
What am I thinking of? Oh, Pentecostal. And you got like Pentecostal. And
Those
they're
are
like
not the same.
And they're like, those extremists over there. Yeah, Pentecostal's a little bit extreme.
It depends on the ones you know.
Yeah, depends on the ones you know. Like, well, I mean, because like Dave.
Like they speak
like Dave has 4 wives. But Dave's pretty good at softball, and so we're going to put him on the team. But it's still weird.
I get what you're saying. Like, Dave's cool.
Wives.
Dave's cool, but has 4 wives. And like, but Johnny over here speaks in tongues every time we go to church. I'm going to pick this guy over here with 4 wives. He's alright.
Because let's be honest, Dave, way better on the softball team than Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny doesn't contribute to shit. Johnny can wash our cows.
What's the Middle Eastern religion where they have more than one wife? They're polygamous.
It's just...
They're well, I don't know.
Muslim?
Oh, yes. Anyway,
can you have multiple wives?
you can be a polygamist. I think yet again, it's still a lot of the people that believe in the more older traditions. I heard it somewhere. I think I heard it on a podcast, and he was a Muslim, but he doesn't practice it. But he said that for his specific like branch, you could only have more than one wife if you treat them and you can love them equally, which is why a lot of them now don't have more than one wife.
Right.
It's Islam.
Well, Islam, it says, why can Muslim men marry multiple? So Muslim men can marry multiple if they practice it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
their
what
practice.
only in Muslim religion.
I don't know if it's only specifically Muslim. But,
well, I mean, you have to love them equally.
Yeah.
It's like, this is Karen.
You're supposed to.
This is my second wife, also Karen. And this is my third wife, also Karen, but with a C. And that's how you love them equally.
I feel like you're just like, you make the sides, you make the entree, you make the appetizers. Go.
And they're all beautiful bitches.
Yeah. But you can't see them because they're wearing shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know. Okay, so if I was a Mormon and I was like, hey, sweetie, let's involve another person.
Because you were that type of...
like if I practiced polygamy, what would be your reaction? Okay, let's say we got to this point. We got to this point and you had no fucking idea.
First fucking, like,
no, but
out the
see,
gate.
like, we got to this point, you had no fucking idea. Like, you didn't know that I
like
wanted
it
to
was
practice
just
it,
like
basically. Like, if I was a Mormon, so I feel like you'd be okay with me no matter what.
I would be okay with you
if I was a Mormon.
Yes.
But then, like,
for
we're
your,
almost
like,
we're almost
because you can be whatever spirituality, religion, lack of religion, whatever you want, as long as you're not hurting no fucking buddy else.
Or being
I don't care.
Or being a creep.
Or being a horrible, or being just a horrible person.
Or be a creep. So,
and
like, you knew I was a Mormon, and I was like, we've almost been together a year, and I'm just like, hey, I want to practice polygamy. Let's do this shit. Let's bring somebody else in. What's your initial reaction?
I would tell you I disagree. No, thank you.
That's it?
We'd have to talk about it.
But what if I was dead fucking serious? Wait, you would actually sit down and talk to me about it?
I would talk to you about it, and I would explain to you why I don't believe it's okay, specifically for me and for us as a couple, but...
I was
but can it only be polygamy if you're married?
No,
I feel like it can't be polygamy if you're not married.
No, yeah, you're right. It might just be an open relationship then.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I feel like that's why the sister wives thing that gets me. Did they do it for publicity? And they're just like, I'll get used to the other four. It'll be okay.
They didn't have publicity. They're just like, oh, this guy's rich. And he's going to build me my own. He's going to basically build me in my own section in my own house, and he'll come visit me.
Yeah, I mean the guy had it going for him already because he's an architect, and he actually had a lot of money, or he made a really good living before that. But it's just kind of like one of those. It's like a first date. Do you bring your other wives? Like he's like, I'm searching for wife number 5. All right, ladies, come on. You got to get a fucking 6-person booth.
Plus, I feel like these ladies couldn't find anybody else. So they're just like, and he like, I feel like
not even all of them are unattractive.
Right, but I feel like he got into it, and he's just like, okay, well, I have 4 other wives. What do you say about coming into this polygamous relationship? I'll take care of you. You don't have to worry about it. We have a giant fucking mansion. You have your own little section.
I feel like they all work.
I
feel like they all work though too.
I think they do too.
Yeah, I feel like they all work. And literally, like it's a giant fucking house, and he spends a week at each one. And
I feel like people can get behind it because if you can do an open relationship right now and like swingers, and all that shit, I mean, you're technically married. Well, can you technically get married if you're polygamist? Or he's just married to one?
That's the exception. In the state of Utah, it's legal. Okay. In the state of Utah, you can get married to multiple women because they practice polygamy. I feel like it's fading out. I honestly feel like it's probably one of those things like, bro, if you weren't doing it 10 years ago, you can't do it now. Yeah. I honestly feel like it's one of those things that's fading out, and it's kind of like, it's 2020, what the fuck?
Long term anyway, I don't think it or open relationships ever work out.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sure that maybe there's 1 or 2 out there.
I guarantee old boy in Utah has a favorite. I guarantee he has a favorite.
Don't we all?
The hot one.
I don't think any of them
Pull up the wives.
Pull up the wives. Bring up the wives, Mr. Internet Man.
Wives. To be honest with you, I really don't think that any of them are that.
I mean, the guy looks like shit.
Yeah, he looks like a lion, but
no,
he quit running a long time ago.
He looks like fucking if Keith Urban and fucking...
Oh, look at the little brunette one down in the picture where they're all happy, or pretending to be.
How happy do you think they really are?
I honestly don't know.
I mean,
honestly.
if fucking Billy Ray Cyrus...
Well, if you think about it and you really wanted
Keith
some
Urban had
space,
a kid.
if you really wanted some space, you don't have to fuck with your husband for like 4 weeks at a time until week
Okay,
number
that
5.
one on the left looks like she's trying to commit suicide right now.
Yeah, I feel like, well, honestly, if he spends a week with all of them, but see, they all do their own thing, and you gotta take they each have kids,
She's pretty hot.
and you gotta take fucking...
She's pretty hot.
The brunette?
You gotta take 3
Both
minivans.
2 on the right.
Yeah.
If you guys go out to dinner, you gotta take 3 fucking minivans.
I thought he had 7,
What
not
imagine
4.
all their kids?
No, he doesn't have 7, he has 4.
Wow. Well, let's see, that's not that bad.
4 wives is too many. That's 4 periods. I have trouble dealing with hers.
I'm not that bad right now, am I?
No, not right now.
Alright.
I should probably stop her. We'll get back.
I won't be the only one bleeding.
Good one.
No, but they have like these reality TV shows like Escaping Polygamy and stuff like that. And I was thinking, it is a reality TV show. I feel like there are certain things that are real, but is it one of those things where like, no, you can't leave. You're wife number 12. It took me 2 weeks to find you.
I feel like that might happen for real, not on TV.
What's fucked up is how they get their wives is they have like, 5, 6 of them in the show, hypothetically speaking, in the show. They have like 5 or 6 of them, and they each have like levels, like this is the favorite, so she lives at the main house, and this guy has a lot of fucking money, and then it's like
that's
echelons.
wrong.
And then this one, she lived in like a shitty part of town, and it was a crappy...
Shouldn't even be your wife.
Right,
then.
crappy apartment, and literally like her dad...
I feel like that's just a pimp.
Yeah.
But see what it is the reason how they get so many is because the husband, the future husband, is a friend of the family, and he's planned it out for years. So basically, they've committed this girl to him when she's like fucking 12, and then when she becomes 18, they get married. Like
it's pretty
almost
arranged.
Yeah, it's an arranged marriage, and in the show that's what it's like. But I just feel like, how the fuck is this one little state in the fucking desert just like, hey, guess what? We're gonna, marry everybody, and nobody gets to do anything about it.
Well, I don't think you could eradicate it completely, even if you tried.
No, literally, like, I don't know. It's like 90% of the state is Mormons.
I don't know. The Sister
Mormon
Wives,
or
Sister Wives on TLC, like
just
Sisters.
the Mormon religion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are Mormon out here, and
Right.
they travel.
I don't know. Is that what TLC is? Reality television?
A lot of it, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's 1,000 Pound Sisters.
So there are many data sets showing the statewide Mormons account for nearly 62% of Utah, which is 3.1
Damn, look at
million.
Alaska, man.
3.1
They're
million
fucking
residents.
blue. Fucking navy blue.
So
is fucking Idaho.
look at that image.
That looks like a vagina.
Not even lying.
So is this...
Damn, is that Nevada?
So this is Mormon population. So the super dark ones, the darkest one, which is Utah, obviously, is 55% and over. The next darkest one, that's
Idaho.
That's Idaho. So Idaho has 19%.
That's not Utah. Utah's
Or-
up farther, ain't it?
No, Utah's that weird looking little double block
this one
square.
right
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah.
So Idaho's right here, and it has like 19%.
Alaska has 5%.
So Indiana itself has less than 2%. So the majority of the country, including California's just kind of off on itself.
California does their
Yeah.
own thing.
They have less than 2%. Now Alaska has
Alaska and Hawaii
it's
have
9%.
4 to 5.
It's I think it's.
I think it's more.
I think
of
it's
the
more 5.
4 or 5 range.
Right. That's crazy.
Even
though.
Hawaii. Hawaii's kind of dark.
All right, I'm gonna take a pee break.
And we're back.
So Cheyenne, staying on the topic of Mormonism. So if the Sister Wives guy with that lion's mane, that old retired lion's mane of hair, you meet him in a bar and he catches your fancy. So you go out on he's a Mormon, obviously, and so you go out on the date.
Wait, as him as a younger self, because I wouldn't be attracted. It's kind of.
He looks like a shitty Keith
Let's
Urban.
just say, for example,
Shitty
for an
Urban.
example, you are attracted to him. Okay.
For some ungodly reason.
Some reason.
And you go out. And
half a bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
I am attracted to everybody.
Right. And
this bar stool's looking good over here. I may flip it upside down and sit on it.
And you go out on a date, and he shows up, and he shows up, and you're his fourth wife. So he brings the other three girls with him.
There's already
You mean
four.
fifth wife?
No, okay, if you're his fifth wife. So he brings the other four girls, and you got to get a boost to, you're a Pizza Hut because 4 wives and like 12
Pizza
kids.
Hut.
You probably have to get more.
I thought we were at a
yeah.
fucking bar. Where did you get Pizza Hut?
No, you met him at a bar, and he invites you for dinner. But
Pizza Hut.
Stay with me. Fucking 12 kids and 4 wives is expensive, sir.
KFC.
Gary, how many
Bitch,
fucking
if you
money
want
you
some
got?
of this, you gotta pick something better than pizza.
If you want some of this, nobody could see it, but she was like
Hair flip.
flicking her hair. If you want some
Okay,
of this,
okay, you're in a nice restaurant, and he brings the 4 wives. but you
How
got-
nice. Like bougie.
bitch,
Yeah,
you better buy me a Whopper.
You're at a really
Whopper.
you're at the
Whopper.
you're at the bougiest Mormon restaurant in Utah.
They don't. I'm pretty sure they don't have Mormon restaurants. Really.
You get 1 wife with free dessert.
Yeah.
You buy 1 wife, you get 3 desserts. 3 desserts for the other wives.
Yeah.
So he brings the other wives. You got to get a big table, like a party, but just for the wives.
Aside from all the ifs and buts and who's and whats.
Okay, he's super attractive, and he's like, "You want to join? What are you gonna say?" You're like,
Hell
"He's super
no.
attractive." No, he's super
There's a video of
attractive.
that guy. He's going outside and just going, hell no.
Oh, hey,
Even though
no.
he's super attractive, he's got the 4 other
No.
wives, and you're gonna be number 5.
No, I'm jealous anyway.
Okay,
You're
so
not jealous, insecure for
so
sure.
if you did join the family,
Mhm.
and you got your own like house in the big ass house or whatever they got.
My own
What's
segment.
your ground rules? Like, what's your ground rules? When he comes to visit for that week at a time, what's
Shoes
your...
off, bitch.
Yeah.
Spray your dick with Lysol, dude. I don't want none of that. I don't want fucking
Would you
germs
have-
all over me.
So if you're married to him, would you have kids with him?
No.
No.
I don't know if I want kids anyway, honestly.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like having
Doesn't
kids...
he already have like 18 anyway? What the fuck you need one
think
more?
so.
I honestly think
Have
only...
one wife with a good coochie.
Some of them only have like 1, and then I think one of them has like 3. I think total that he has like 7 or 8 kids,
No,
something
thank
like
you.
that.
Hmm.
He's got that lion's mane. He's got that
Why are you trying to fucking beef him up? He looks like shit.
He looks like hammered shit,
He
but
has 4 fucking wives.
he's
miserable.
he's a stallion, bro. He's a
He's
stallion.
miserable.
When he comes, all you hear is.
No, when he comes, it's just fucking.
it's
It's just.
He's
that's
like
all
the
it is.
retired Bennington donkey.
But see, when you get married though,
Rode hard and put away
but see,
wet.
he's so traditional, like
Oh my
Joseph
gosh.
Smith Mormon, that when you get married, you got to say "I do" into his hat.
I do. Get that fucking rabbit out there.
Why is Post Malone down there? Post, are you okay? Because Post Malone was in Utah.
What's he sell? Budweiser? What's it? What's
Post
the blue
Malone's
one?
a rapper.
Post
Bud
Malone's a
Light.
rapper.
I know, but he's
His main, like one of his huge
sponsorship.
sponsors is Bud Light.
Yeah.
His
Done
huge
your
sponsor.
son Bud Light, bitch.
They drank Bud Light on Joe Rogan's podcast because he brought it in.
Oh, sweet.
That's all he drinks is Bud Light, though. Like, that's all he did drink.
If
Does he mix it up
if
with,
Bud
like,
Light
wine
gave
or
me
beer?
Before.
$100 million, I'd be like, I'm drinking Bud Light.
Before he was sponsored, that's all he
I
drank was Bud Light.
love Bud Light. Hear that, Bud Light? Hear that, Anheuser-Busch? I love Bud
Bud
Light.
Light's fucking
No, you
gross.
like-
We are way more popular than Post Malone.
You like,
we're
what's
not.
that hard seltzer?
White Claw.
Well, no, the other one. The not
We also
so
like-
hot girl one.
The not so hot girl one.
Yeah, like the hot
Truly?
girl's
Truly?
cousin. Yeah.
Truly.
I fucking like that bitch. I like the lemonade one. I don't like
Yeah.
none of them fucking.
Yeah, the Comcast is a hard seltzer fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
we
watch
definitely-
the waistline on this show.
Yep.
Yeah. But we haven't. I haven't drank White Claw in a little while though. We've been getting to the craft beers.
I bought the
pretty
Corona
hard.
ones.
Yeah.
Corona ones are
Cody
You're Cody.
Cody Eichert literally said, "Don't buy the Corona ones."
I don't remember.
Yeah, he said Corona makes them too. He's like, "Don't have those either."
The
They're
cherry and the
garbage."
mango, all right. And
Cody Eichert literally came on here and he's like, "Don't buy the Corona ones. They're garbage too." And you go and buy the Corona ones.
Well, I just saw
A
him. I never
country
had 'em.
music singer told you, "Don't buy Corona hard seltzer," and you don't listen to him?
That was 2 months ago. I don't remember.
That wasn't 2 months ago.
Well,
That was like a month ago.
Whatever.
But
anyway,
literally,
the cherry and the mango are okay, and the other ones are hot garbage. A blackberry lime, gross.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like
everybody
blackberry
knows.
lime would be good if it was something else.
Dude, blackberry and lime is the sister wives of the hard seltzers.
No, it's
Got a little bit of everything in there.
Country fucking the fucking fruits, citrus and berry. Ew, nasty.
Probably pretty good with some hard liquor, but I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
I bet the sister wives' husband, his dick looks like a piece of coral.
I almost bet you $1 fucking.
But it's fucking huge.
I bet it's fucking not.
Like a forearm.
It might be huge, but if it looked like Swiss cheese, ain't nobody want that.
His wife game says huge dick, but that sweater vest says tiny dick. Like 100%. Like,
tiny dick or dad dick?
what's the difference? What's the difference between a dad dick and a tiny dick?
Dad dick.
What's a dad dick?
The dad dick has a bend in
What's
it.
a dad? Oh, okay, I know. So I used to work with I used to work with these girls.
Are you guys talking about looking at penises?
No, listen. I used to work with these girls, and they were talking one day about this guy sending one of them a random dick pic, and it was a big fucking hog. It was a big fucking hog. And she was married, though, and they had a kid together. Or no, she wasn't married, but they were wanting to get married and wanted to have kids together. And she was like, well, he's just... The guy with the huge dick was just like, well, he's a piece of shit, basically. He'd probably be a terrible person. I was like, so the tiny dick, good dad, is better than big dick.
So dad dick's responsible dick.
Yeah, dad dick's
this dick is very responsible.
Yeah,
it pays its bills on time.
I feel like if you have an average to lower average size dick, you're not worried about your dick. You're worried about your goals, and that's why you make a good dad. So, like, dad dick is a responsible dick. Mm-hmm. Dad dick is the dick you want for your family.
Yeah.
30 and up, you want
dad dick for
dad
everybody.
Dick, I don't feel like
they need to serve dad dick at buffets. Like, everybody's just throwing out dad dicks, like rolls. Like that restaurant that throws rolls at you. Just, like, throwing out dad dick.
Is it Dick's Last Resort? Is that what it is?
I think so.
They call you mean names?
Yeah.
That's stepdad dick.
Yeah.
I would work there. What's up, you fucking asshole?
Only thing, the only reason that place stays open is because everybody needs a dose of reality and just like, call me a fucking piece of shit. Like, literally, what's the place where is that the place where you have to wear hats too?
Yeah,
they make the
paper
hats.
bag hats.
Do they throw rolls at you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's awesome. And if you don't catch it, you're a piece of shit.
Your table's over there, you fucking C-word.
Go sit down, you and your 5 wives.
Wait, you guys have to go to a restaurant for that kind of abuse?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to abuse them. What the fuck?
How about you?
I've come here.
Where do you go?
Huh?
Where the fuck?
My family.
Do you have a second life, Batman? Give me your best Batman. Give me your best Batman voice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what made me so attracted to her. She came up to me. She's like, "Hey, bitch, come here."
Yeah.
Well, you talked about it on Camden's episode.
Yeah, we talked about Camden's episode.
Talked about what?
Well, I said the reason, or I said you got me
With
the scene from have you seen the movie Norbit?
We already talked about this, I think.
Literally the scene from Norbit when she walks up, she's like, "You got a girlfriend?"
No, I did.
And I was like, "No." She's like, "Well, you do now."
That is not even close to how it happened.
No, when we met, you were so drunk.
I was drunk off my ass eating tots and you're sliding over there like, "Hey, babe."
First you made it known to me and everybody in the entire
known
restaurant.
to the public.
In the entire restaurant.
No, not even me. Savannah made it known to the public.
Okay, Savannah is Cheyenne's drunk personality. I don't know if anybody else out there has a drunk personality.
I feel like a lot of people do.
Savannah is a very good time, but she could be a little bit of a bitch. Mm-hmm. And she could be very demanding and very mean.
She just knows what she wants.
And you let everybody know that all these other bitches can't have me because you're the prime rib roast minister. Whatever the fuck that is.
That's how you should see yourself.
And everybody else is McDoubles.
Everybody, you should see yourself as a prime rib roast minister.
You are nothing but the best, honey.
Yeah, nothing but the best. You are a queen.
Fucking queen.
Yep, you are a queen. You deserve that roadkill. You have that roadkill. It is your cheat day.
Yes. All the cows.
All the Dunkaroos.
Oh, yeah!
If you want a second wife, go get one. But you have to be.
She gotta be as good as your first wife. If not, you're just making yourself look stupid.
Yep.
Okay, so if you had multiple husbands, would you pick a favorite?
Probably.
How many husbands what's your cap? What's your husband cap?
Well, I really only need to disappoint one person, so it should probably just be one, but I would probably max it out at 3. I feel like I could.
3?
Yeah.
Fuck! Jeez, that's a lot.
Where are you at on wives?
Fucking 1! I can barely handle you!
I want 1.
Huh?
I want 1.
He only wants 1.
He only wants
want 1.
One of my husbands, or?
No.
Oh.
Not one of your husbands.
See, here's the thing. I feel like if you had 3
I want them
husbands...
to all be fucking cool.
So...
With each other.
Okay, so I feel like if you had 3 husbands...
Yeah.
If I wasn't one of them, if you had 3 just husbands that weren't me, each of them would be each of your personalities.
Oh,
Savannah's gonna have one. You're gonna have one as
that bitch don't need no husband.
As like the cool Shyanne that I know.
Yeah.
And then there's the fucking creepy one. It's just like
creepy one.
It's just like all the mistakes you've made in your life.
Ooh,
that's that husband.
Hurts. She belongs in the trailer park smoking dope.
You've got that husband. So you're gonna have 3. You're gonna have a piece of shit.
Where are my chili, bitch? And it better not be spicy.
Yeah, you're gonna have a piece of shit. An average Joe who's probably like
pretty cool.
moderately successful,
cool.
moderately successful in life, and then just a douchebag. Because Savannah only dates douchebags, probably.
That sounds like all I've ever dated, so she might be big enough.
Cheyenne's statistically met every boyfriend when she was somewhat intoxicated.
Probably. You know what? Maybe.
That is how you get a man. Okay. Like the approach of the sister wives guy. What do you think his first line was? They're like, yo, you want to be part of the family?
You walk with your muffin, or what? What's that the bear said?
You
lead with your pudding cup?
Walk with your muffin.
You lead with your pudding cup.
Lure them bitches in with the muffin.
Like, hey, baby, look at this fat dick.
Yeah, you lead with your pudding cup.
I don't know. He'd probably be like...
Okay, so what do you think his opening line is?
Nice shoes and want to fuck.
What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
Like his opening line is just like, "What's up, girl? You gonna be part of the family?"
What's up, ho? I'm on TV.
And then they like roll up in the minivan and that like some Eazy-E plays and they open that door and they're like,
bitch, get in the van. Oh my god.
Honestly, maybe Craigslist. I feel like
I
feel like he met these people online.
Yeah, I guarantee he found
had to because you can't just be walking around. You would never get anybody if you're just like, hey. Well, I mean, maybe in Utah it's a little bit different, or maybe their families are Mormon. Maybe he meets them at church. Probably church.
He probably groomed them since they were 12, like the fucking Siberian Jesus.
Probably. He's like, I know your daddy.
He's like, I know your daddy. We played bocce ball together.
Bocce ball.
Bocce ball. What do you think Mormons do? If they're not talking to their hat.
Shoot guns and blow shit up.
If they're not talking to their hat or watching lacrosse on TV, they're like...
fucking.
Yeah.
Lacrosse?
I don't know. I actually mildly like lacrosse on TV. I like watching it.
Do they play rugby on TV? Because I feel like TV. I'm in TV.
TB. Like
no. I've been having problems. There's something going on up here in my brain and my synapses and shit.
See, that's gonna be one of the one husbands. It's just like, and they just
that's the trailer.
They just make pig Latin
I speak
together.
dumb fuck.
Need a translator?
That's all the chemicals from eating those roadkill in your life.
Fucking probably.
It's just like,
hell, if anything, that's organic. What are you talking about?
What?
Roadkill's organic.
It's only been touched by one Chevy.
True story. I think that's most of them, really.
Yeah.
All the ones I've eaten.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Sister Wives is just fucked up. I just think it's so weird.
Hey, not for me, but if it's for you, do it.
I don't think it's that weird, honestly. There's way more fucked up shit.
How many wives do you want?
I told you one.
They're not
how many wives do you really want, though, if you don't think it's that fucked up?
None.
Maybe that's why he looks like hammered shit, because he's got to deal with 4 women.
I just told you, he's fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? He has to go to work.
He's like, man, I thought this was a good fucking idea.
He has to work all the time. He has to come home, deal with 4 broads and kids.
In the same house.
He has to deal with the fucking government. trying to fucking kick him out of Utah. He's moved like 6 or 7 times.
How do you know? Is that true?
Yeah.
Are you spitting bullshit?
No, they're trying to abolish it in Utah too.
Right, that's what I said.
But it's like certain counties would run him out, so he'd have to keep moving and searching and switching jobs. Mm. And he would like live into this one house and be like, "Hey, that's the fucking sister wives' house." And then they get a petition together, and then they'd run him out of town, and he'd have to fucking move again.
So, given that Mormon polygamists migrated to the Rocky Mountains in 1847, partly to escape prosecution for polygamy in the eastern states, efforts to curb the practice focused intensely on Utah and the surrounding territories in the 1800s. So, since the 1800s, they're like, "Hey, you multiple lady/man banging people gotta get the fuck out of here."
But it's people don't want them in their town. So they have to, like, keep it a secret and, like, stay under the fucking radar.
Yeah, bro.
But
when you see a guy...
When you see 2 big buses.
Yeah,
right.
When you see a guy...
But Utah, there's so much room, you can just be like...
Yeah.
You can own your own property and just never
They need
have
to
worry
just move
about
to
it.
the fucking desert and live a pilgrim life.
But in the way shit is today, they could be like, all right, deliver my fucking groceries.
So polygamy marriage is not legal in Utah. So the best way to describe...
That's what I mean. They're not married. They can't legally be married.
But at one point, could they?
No, they'd never have been able to.
So the best way to describe the effect...
He's married to one.
Right. So the best way... I bet all them other bitches are like...
They're probably pissed.
Okay, would you be mad if you... Yeah, would you?
Yep.
If your wife number 5, you'd be like,
yeah.
You already married, you better get divorced, I ain't being part of this family. That's you, that's totally
Leave
you.
your nasty old, ugly looking bitch with the... What's that? dusty ass Arby's beef roast sandwich.
Arby's beef, break the breaker bread.
Beef and cheddar. Arby's roast beef.
Not even no cheddar anymore. That shit. Ugh.
So the best
We're lactose intolerant in this house.
No cheddar for me.
So the best way to describe the effect of this case is to say that polygamy as practiced in Utah is not illegal. It's just against the law in Utah to get legally married to multiple people, which is
bigamy.
Okay.
Bigamy.
So basically,
I feel like somebody names their dick that.
So basically, you could chill out with fucking 8 wives, but you can only be married to one or none. Mm. Do you think he's even married to any of them?
He's married to one.
Yeah.
That's
Do
weird.
you think all of them would stay if he wasn't married to? Oh, sister wives battle royale like fucking Thunderdome in the backyard.
So bigamy is a crime under the law of every state in the United States, with the exception of Utah. And then it is only legal if all of the parties to the marriage reside in the state of Utah. If any party to the marriage moves out of the state of Utah and becomes a resident of another state, then basically it's like null and void. So that's bigamy though. You can have multiple relationships, but obviously you can only be married to one of them. But
so if one of them is a resident in Idaho, then he can be married to 2.
No. If one is a resident in Idaho, you cannot have a relationship with that person because they don't live in that. Yeah, a legal relationship with that person because it's not in the state.
Oh, that's dumb.
So if the one you're married to lives in Idaho, but all the other girls are here in Utah, you can't do that. You just can't.
You can't marry more than one anyway, so it don't matter.
You gotta play American Gladiator. The last wife wins.
Yeah, something cool.
Yeah.
Something cool. What are the battle weapons for American Gladiator?
Knives.
Giant tips.
American Gladiator. What do we call it? American Gladiator Sister Wives?
Yeah.
Sister Wives edition.
Blunt scissors.
Bodor.
Butter knives.
What's a bodor?
You fucking rode the boat?
Oh, a boat.
A boat or not a boat or.
Bodor. I feel like it's from Hodor. I feel like it's like from Game of Thrones. Hodor.
And it's
boat or.
It's fucking dumb
Boat
cousin.
or, you redneck.
Boat.
Space it. Boat.
Or.
Bodor.
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 That's one of them Bodor shits.
Go get that fucking Bodor over there in the house.
I bet Body Art, that guy from the UK, I bet he totally have sister wives.
We need to check in on him.
Yeah, we need to check on him.
Where is he from? What is one?
He's from the UK. Body Art. He
Is that the big guy with the subscription? Watch him eat.
No,
that's Gator Bull. Body Art was a guy like super early, like first 6 months of the podcast, And he has a lot of tattoos. And he has like a skull implanted in his chest and all kinds of weird shit. And he's looking for a girlfriend. I'm like, motherfucker, you're weird. You ain't gonna get nobody.
I don't know. I would pick like for the battle royale. I would pick like the blunt scissors, butter knives, rolling pins, and fucking.
Why rolling pins?
I don't know.
Oh, do a meat tenderizer.
Yeah.
Like the meat.
Just like household kitchen items, the cast iron pan.
If you can't find it in your kitchen, you can't use it.
Right.
Body art. UK's most tattooed man who dyed his eyes. I want to say.
That's not him, because this dude was like full on blue.
No, that's him. That's just a different picture.
No.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. I think he looks a little better now. Although they showed him with his shirt off. I don't know why. He's like, I wanted my shirt off so all the ladies can see my hot bod. He looks like a fucking bust a can of biscuits. Like he is not an athletic man.
Some people are into that.
Are you into that?
No, but you are.
I know where you are, boy.
You're my first wife.
Thanks.
You first wife.
At least I'm the first one.
You first wife. And then we bring more. We bring more. We have 2 minivan full
wives. As long
wives.
as it's not any of my sisters.
You only have one.
No, I have more than one sister.
I don't want to date any of your sisters.
That's good.
I have one of you. I don't need any more. I don't need any more of
None
you.
more of that gene pool. Gene pool.
Who can't talk now? Mudrucker, or what is it? What they say? Futtermucker?
Motherfucker?
Yeah.
Denies his body art is scary to children. This is a
No,
fun
probably-
one.
This is a different guy.
No, that's him, bro. That's body art. Is body art scary? There's only one dude named Body Art. So Philip Schofield and gotta shock this one. Okay. When Matthew, aka Body Art, appeared on the couch. So he's been on a talk show since then. This was this was in 2015. Never mind. This is an old fucking article. So he says that he's not scary to children. That mother. Okay.
This ain't the same
He's
guy.
not the child that has to look at him, first of all.
Maybe that is the same guy.
Maybe he looks like one of
That's
them
the
fucking...
same dude.
Looks like one of them fucking
I think
doodle
that's his
bears.
woman, though.
Oh, he got a girl. But this is in 2015, though, so he probably ain't got one now.
No.
Okay, who's scarier, her or him?
Him.
Her.
I don't know. I got her by a long shot.
They both look like fucking doodle
I
bears.
feel like
it don't
she-
even matter.
You say doodle bear?
Doodle bears, yeah.
What the fuck's a doodle bear?
Google it, dude.
I feel like she'd vomit your dick off.
I think it was like a thing in the 90s.
A
Cut it off.
doodle bear?
Yeah. Fucking hit
I
that
feel like
shit
a
up.
doodle bear's fake. That's
No,
fake.
it's real as shit, dude.
You're making it up.
I am not. Look at it. You got the web. You got the wide web.
Get the white.
You got
What?
www.
Don't you do you? Doodle bears.
bear. Oh, that's the bear you fucking draw on.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. What
Doodle bear,
Doodle
bitch.
bear.
I know what you're talking about.
With you and
now.
your fucking Google box over there.
If Ryan,
Yeah.
Future man.
If Ryan had a doodle bear growing up, it just had dicks all over it.
I
No, it
had
wouldn't.
one.
Yes,
We
it
wrote
would.
cuss words on it. I got in
Really?
trouble.
What's say just like fuck across his
Bitch,
forehead?
dick, C word.
What? You
Yeah, but it was invisible.
breaking out the C word on a
I-
teddy bear's
Bro,
stomach?
I was cussing in 3rd grade. I was cussing.
Couldn't you
as soon as
wash
I
it and
had
it would just-
titties. Yep.
Oh, that's what I thought.
You
But
were
I had
cussing. You had titty. So you grew boobs in 3rd grade.
I grew boobs in 2nd grade.
What?
I was the only girl in 2nd grade who had to wear a bra.
Really?
Yep.
I'm
A
surprised.
bra,
I'm
not a training
surprised.
bra.
I'm surprised the sister wife's guy had been like, "Hey, there's that girl
Hey
over
there,
there
you
in
little
Indiana."
10-year-old.
Hey, he's been
Oh,
grooming them,
yeah.
man. He's been grooming them, but he waited till they're like 30.
No. No, thank you, weird man.
But what if I feel sorry for the kids in that
I feel
relationship?
like they don't know any better.
Nah.
No, but when you walk out, you're like, "Hey, Steven's
I
coming."
feel
over.
like they're just
Steven's
like-
coming over for dinner, and you walk in. It's just like, what the fuck?
I feel
And
like-
every single one. They're like in the kitchen cooking together, and there's like,
I think some of them are actually kind of older, honestly.
Probably, yeah.
But
yeah, some. I mean, they're definitely like out of there's some of them like the older ones are definitely out of high school.
But that's all they know, and they're probably in the fucking Mormonism shit
like,
too.
yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with my dad banging other
How
women.
confused do you think they were when they were doing genealogy in class and trying to figure out if it was their brother or their cousin?
I don't know.
What would that be? Okay, so technically it is.
Your brother, cousin, or your sister.
So what are they?
It's your step sibling.
It's basically step sibling cousin.
It's no.
Half
because they're not brother and sister.
They're half cousins.
No, they're step siblings. They all have the same dad.
That's half.
That's half.
If
Whatever.
you have one of the
Just
same
by marriage.
Oh, okay.
By
Then
marriage,
they're
yeah.
half brother and sister.
Yeah, but they're also cousins.
But they're also cousins.
Because if me and Bro are sisters, and we have kids,
They're
our
cousins.
kids are cousins. If our kids had the same dad, they'd be half brother and sister.
So they're like
so
half
they're half
cousins.
brother sister cousins.
Yeah. Sister wives have sister cousins.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
And to see what they're gonna do is they're each gonna have like, their own little polygamy like fighting ring or whatever.
Or maybe not. Maybe they don't
polygamy
even want
family
it.
tree. Maybe they're no, because see if you grow up in a house where everybody's like, hey, you
That's
got 4 moms, what a
No,
loser.
that's all they know. They're in the shit.
But not
Let me
everybody
talk.
has that.
They're in the shit that's all they know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not everybody has it though, but when you grow up in the Mormon religion, everybody's like that. Because he goes to the same church as the people who practice polygamy.
But
He's not the only one there.
But they're in public schools though, so you don't get that 100%
Not necessarily.
of the time. Bro, they ain't homeschooling 8 kids.
They could.
Fuck that shit.
You never know.
If
Would
each
not do
mom
it.
did their own kid.
They probably have like a
Yeah.
certain Mormon school that they could go to.
And then when the other mom tries to dump the kids on the one of the other moms, he's like, "Get the fuck out of here! This is my day."
Mm.
I don't know. But I
There's
just
some
know
big fucking drama.
that's probably all they know. And like Mormon, they still do like, the whatever marriage, like the planned marriages and shit like that. Because I seen like one preview for that breaking
polygamy
or
See,
whatever.
that's what I'm saying. It's a
And
reality
it's like
TV
this girl's
show.
14 and is already getting like they're sending her off
That's
to
what we
get
were
married
talking
to
about.
this
Yeah,
guy
that's what
next year.
It's an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about earlier, but it's a reality TV show, so you can only expect part of it to be real.
I feel like a lot of it's real, but they kind of like spice it up. Like throw a little jalapeno in there, spice it up.
Throw a 14-year-old jalapeno in there.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Spice
there's
everything
some
up.
of it that's scripted, or it almost has to be scripted.
Yeah.
It's like, he's a monster. There's 12 of us. I'm number 10. And I live in a terrible place. It might not be real.
It's like you
It
can
might
always-
be real.
I
You
feel
can
like
always leave.
real situations like that exist, especially outside
We
of
each
the
get a
US.
hat to talk to, and that's how we talk to him on the phone. We connect hats.
We-
It's like
we
the cups on a
honestly-
string. Like the cups on a string. We each get a hat, and that's how we call them
That's what I
every
was gonna
Tuesday.
say. It's like we don't believe in technology. We just the cup, the plastic, the paper cup with attached to the strings over there in the corner,
Yeah.
and they just have like one, like there's like piping through the house.
Yeah.
and it's just like night, Jimmy, night, mom.
And it's just like everybody gets a hat to talk to.
You guys ever yell in like the air vents to each other?
No, we're not in prison.
I wasn't in prison.
No, they speak through the toilets. It's different.
Well, see, in a trailer, all the vents are connected.
Yeah, that's what we did.
We shared a bedroom.
You're like the
Oh.
1,000-pound sisters.
No, we shared a room. We would yell at my brother. Or we'd listen to my mom and dad talk about what they were getting us. My mom talk about what she was getting us for Christmas.
Yeah, you're like
Nothing.
the 1,000-pound sisters beating on the wall.
We would do that now if we could, but not as big.
1 year, we told mom this. We told mom this a few years ago, but 1 year when we were kids, we unwrapped every single one of our presents and then wrapped them back up and
No, we
taped them.
didn't.
Yes, we fucking did. We woke up and we stayed up till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Mom went to bed because she wrapped all the presents the night before. We woke up, unwrapped all the presents.
I feel like we did
Looked
one
at
or
what
two.
we got.
I feel like we did one or two.
No, we did the entire fucking thing.
See,
I
I don't
feel like
remember
that'd
that.
be pretty obvious because I don't feel like either one of you are very good with wrapping paper.
It took us 2 hours to do it.
I
I feel like we didn't do that.
Yes, we did.
I feel like you're lying.
100%.
feel like
you
you
don't remember shit. You don't remember who you talked to last week.
You and her and
the same 4 people.
the only
Right.
people I care about, really. So,
Aw.
You care about us? That's really sweet.
not.
She's
I care
my,
about her more than I care about
she's
you.
my-
Ah!
She's my girlfriend. You can't have her for your first wife.
That's okay.
That's a. You can have her sister. Her sister's single.
Nah. I'm good.
That's too
Bro-bro's cool,
You're
but
setting him up for failure.
that's a no-go.
You're setting him up for failure.
That bitch is wild.
Unless I'm on Tinder.
The fact that Shyanne has to say that her sister's wild means 100%.
In a good way.
In a good way, but also
She's
in
a
like
free spirit.
in a good way, but also it's just
100%.
like
Yeah.
it's just like what the fuck are you doing?
No, she's 110% free spirit. And I enjoy that.
She is a free spirit.
She is a
but then
unique
also,
girl.
if you know anybody, and you're like, hey, your sister's pretty cute, you want to hook me up? And you're like, no, you're not weird enough.
Well, listen here, buddy. You kind of mess with my sister. You kind of mess with me.
No,
So-
it's not that way. It's just like,
Hey, can we have a
Let me lay this out for you.
What's the phrase?
She has 700 plus matches on Tinder, and nothing's come out of any single one of them.
I also don't feel like she's looking for real
No,
either.
It's fun. It's fun. She's having fun.
She's 22 years
Yeah,
old.
she's 20. Bro-bro's 22. She's going for a career. She's gonna be a career woman.
Mm-hmm.
She don't got time for any of that shit anyway.
Hell no. She just wants some dick on the side.
So if somebody walked up to you and be like, "Hey, your sister's cute. You want to hook me up?" What's your go-to answer?
No thanks, man.
what is
woman? I don't know.
I just know.
I'm not saying she prefers women, but I'm sure there have been women that ask her.
Oh, probably 100%. Well, are we at time? We want to do some news stories.
Yeah, let's do some news stories.
All right.
Let's get out.
News.
I got one me first.
Thank you, bitch.
All right.
So, a man hides cherry pies under a woman's car. Yeah, very interesting story.
He could get me to be his wife. Fucking hide cherry pie under my car.
But this man, he has been hiding, I think they caught him cherry pies, but specifically just certain things, like under women's, like inside the women's tires, like on their cars and stuff, just to watch them bend over.
Oh.
That's why.
Fuck, dude.
I showed Shyanne a video earlier today before we started the episode, and it was this old man, and he was walking into a clothing store, and they were filming him, and he was staring at this mannequin that was outside wearing a
With
black...
no head.
Yeah, with no head, and she was wearing like a jogging outfit, like a tiny sweater.
Athleisure.
Yeah. And he walked up, and they were waiting for him, and he just kept looking at this mannequin, and he grabbed the mannequin's boob, and then
He looked at them, though, too.
and he gets ready to go in, and then he turns around, and he like...
Fingers her
He
crotch.
like fingers the mannequin's crotch and then smells his fingers and then walks
What?
in.
Well,
Yeah.
then he, like, pretends to gag.
It was crazy. It's crazy. People are fucking weird.
Now, I saw this guy or a video?
It was
a
on the
video.
video.
Oh,
It
okay.
was a video. No, if I seen that guy, I'd be like, "You a fucking freak!" I would yell it out the window.
I think I'd be laughing too hard to yell.
Go real like that. It's like, what does it smell like? Plastic! Peanut butter! Peanut butter!
She'd a little Reese's cups.
Yeah. Anyway, so this guy had been gotten caught for hiding things under women's cars just to be able to watch them bend over. He had several things. He had cherry pies, like cherry pies. Find some fucking, like...
So he's like hiding in the bushes, just scoping it
Garbage.
out. He's like, "Oh, here she goes. She sees it. She sees it. Oh,
Yes! Yes, I seen cheek! There's like, this one's a fat one. I'm gonna put this cherry pie under here.
Bitch, put another pie under there. I'll shake my ass when I do it. Just give me the fucking pie.
that's fucking crazy."
Anyway,
That's so crazy.
He had cherry pies, VHS tapes, and other various items underneath parked cars of women drivers.
Oh shit! Is that an original The Christmas Story? Oh fuck! I'm gonna get that.
Give me that Richard Simmons. Sweating to the oldies.
So he hit him under women's cars, specifically women drivers, so he could see them bend over to pick them up while he watched from a distance with binoculars. He's like the world's worst spy. It's
At least he's observing from a safe
He's
distance.
the original pirate.
basically.
I feel like that's every old man.
He's ruling the parking lot from a long distance.
But this happened at a Target in Michigan. It said he...
Oh, girls had a pumpkin spice latte. Get down there and get that.
It's crazy because they're acting like he did some crazy ass crime, but
No, it's just super fucking weird.
he preyed on unsuspecting female victims in their
They got something out of it.
at Target.
They got something out of
Do you
it.
think they really ate it though? Or
100%. Bro, if I seen an unopened cherry pie underneath my car, I'll bend over and I'll fucking eat that son of a bitch. I'm taking that thing
It
home.
was
We're on the same team.
It was McDonald's cherry pie, Says he hid.
McDonald's cherry.
Oh, bro, that ain't worth it. No.
He hides like the weirdest stuff.
Bro,
He-
you're a Target man.
pie.
You're a Target man. Go to the fucking bakery and get one, bro.
a whole cherry pie.
whole cherry pie.
I ain't bending over. I ain't bending over.
The
for
thing
nothing.
is, I feel like he's just like, let me get 26 cherry pies.
Unless I can see,
Oh my
unless I can
It's
see,
like, bitch, we only make 9 at a time. Sorry.
unless I can see it's a cherry pie in the casing, label not torn off. I'm not bending down to there and get that. I'll
Well,
run
even
over.
then, it's still got holes where
Yeah.
they inject it with something.
I'll run over the motherfucker. No, it ain't got holes in it. It's fucking wrapped in
No, the
plastic.
box.
It's
The
in
box.
plastic,
The
bro.
cardboard. That's cardboard box.
Well, I ain't gonna get it unless it's wrapped in plastic.
Oh wait,
Or
are you
unless it's
talking
covered in
about?
plastic.
Are you talking about bakery cherry pie or McDonald's cherry pie?
No, I know. I'm not touching it. If I see a box for McDonald's underneath my car, I'm just gonna leave it.
It's probably full of dog shit.
I don't know. The crazy thing is, like, there's porn. And he's just like, oh, let's hide shit under
That's
your
not
car.
real ass, though.
You can't get Target parking
This
lot. You can't get
Gucci
Target parking lot.
bitches.
Fucking amateur.
Huh?
Amateur.
It's still not live action. I
This
believe you, but
is some Sister Wives
it's real
porn.
life booty hole
No,
in front
no.
of your face.
This is some Sister Wives porn. He's like, honey, grab a remote for me. He's like, oh yeah, look at that butt. Look at that butt. Oh yeah, she's my next one.
It's a couch ottoman.
Yeah, it's a couch. Yeah, 100%.
You can't see.
His throw pillows just stacked up.
Yeah. But he hid, like, laptops, VHS tapes, McDonald's cherry pies.
I feel like he just goes in the dumpster and he's
What's
like,
the one?
don't get this. A laptop? You go into Target and get some good shit. Get a fucking, okay. What? Okay.
Give me a gift card.
Bare minimum, what are you going under there to get? What are you going under there to
Like
get?
under the, what's that called? The fender wheel?
No, just.
Or under
okay.
my car.
Okay, so it's
It's
like
just under
right
your
under.
car.
So just like right under the lip of your car, what's the bare minimum you're going down there to get? If you're at Target and you see someone in your car, you're like, what is that?
If you
And
see a laptop, of course you're going to pick it up.
No, but like bare minimum. Like what's.
Bare minimum.
yeah.
$1.
Probably half-eaten chicken sandwich.
No, you're fucking. You're a liar.
No, you're not.
You're gonna eat somebody else's chicken sandwich?
Bitch, I might.
If it's Chick-fil-A?
Okay, can I tell on myself?
Yeah, 100%.
So, you remember that story I told you? There was an M&M on the floor at work.
Yeah, you're gross.
I wasn't eating them. I didn't eat it! For anybody that's listening, I didn't eat it! And I wasn't eating M&Ms at the time.
I
But
call
was,
bullshit.
No, this is a real life fucking story, dude. I
She told
shit
me.
you not.
She told me.
And all I did was see an M&M on the floor, and green M&Ms are my favorite. Not because they taste any different.
Because she's the sassy one.
Yeah, she's the girl M&M. And I saw it on the floor, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah! And I turn and I look at it, and then I go, oh.
You weren't eating M&Ms.
No, it was a peanut M&M too.
You weren't eating M&Ms. You had
What's
no
it?
idea where it was, but you almost
And
ate
it was
off
on the floor.
Almost
at
ate it
work.
off the floor. At your place of work.
At work, yeah.
So so it's just.
I like M&Ms. We'll throw under M&Ms under there. Peanut M&Ms.
So an open bag of M&Ms?
No, closed M&Ms now.
That's your bare minimum?
Yeah.
I'm going down there for at least $1. For $1, I'm going down
I'd go like a
For
full
$1?
pack of gum. Like there's like Hubba Bubba down there.
Yeah.
Just like, bitch.
But this dude's like passing out
Snatched.
fucking whole cherry, like McDonald's cherry pies,
Yeah.
fucking laptops. Probably busted ass laptops.
VHS tapes.
I'd do that.
They're like, oh shit, is that original print of the Goonies? Yeah, son.
Fucking Spy Kids!
I'm a twerk with this shit. I'm a twerk while I'm down here.
You get the orange Nickelodeon tapes.
Land Before Time.
That rock and roll.
Oh my god! I got every one of those, and I had to sing along, but we watched it so much that the fucking the VCR ate it, so I don't have to sing along no more. But
That's like their comfort zones. It's like
that
let's
I
sing
fucking
along.
love dinosaurs. That was where my love for
Yeah,
dinosaurs
bro, motherfucking
originated.
tree stars.
Motherfucking tree star.
That was part of the sing along.
I feel like the Land Before Time and Winnie the Pooh characters are like the same. Like you got like Piglet, Petrie, same dude.
Yeah.
And then Long
Who's
Neck,
Pooh?
Pooh, Long Neck,
No. No.
or is he Rabbit?
His name is Littlefoot, first of all.
Whatever.
Not Longneck. That's the type of dinosaur he is.
Okay.
Get your shit straight. Get your facts together.
Okay, so the dude we're backtracking. So if the dude's in the parking lot with binoculars, he's got to be behind a bush or something. I bet that bush full.
No,
That bush is full of cum.
It said he'd put shit under their car, and then he'd run back to his car to get a better vantage point, and then binocular fucking stare.
Okay, well his floorboard full of cum.
He'd be like Panama jacking people.
He probably got the McDonald's napkins in there.
Like they've been down for 2 seconds though, and he's just like, oh. all right, let's get it.
Yeah, he goes and gets one apple pie from McDonald's. Let me get 20 napkins. He's gonna need them.
He's just stuffing it just like squirrel style.
Where?
Huh? In the bag.
Oh,
But I feel like he's like, let me get 26 cherry pies. He's like, what do you need 26 cherry pies for?
I'm going to Target.
4 for eating. 4 for eating. 22 are for peeking.
Not bad.
Okay, so the news story I got, do we just want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay. So this man in Thailand is shocked after he found a
long banana pepper.
So a man in Thailand is shocked after he pulled a 17-foot tapeworm out of his ass.
Ew.
His booty hole?
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
yeah, that's a tapeworm. So
Oh my God.
So Duong Chan, I'm gonna fuck up the last name.
You can tell where it's been eating shit too. It's like bumpy.
Eating shit?
Yeah. Duong Chan, I'm gonna fuck up the last name. Dachiodi. He's 34 from Thailand.
Let's just call him worm ass.
Yeah. He'd been struggling with a severe stomach pain for at least a week. When he went to the bathroom to relieve himself, one day he felt something in between his cheeks.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it wasn't a hemorrhoid, was it?
Bitch, if that was a dick, you a lollipop.
About a foot.
When he looked between his...
You ain't even know why.
I can cut that bitch up and put it on a pizza. So I'm talking about.
When he looked between... That's fucking gross. When he looked between his legs, he saw the massive tapeworm hanging from his ass and just like basically
pulling?
just going down into the water.
Did he pull on it?
He proceeded to pull the worm from his anus and initially thought that it was an alien that was in his rectum.
Oh, really?
And he said, he's quoted saying, after I pulled it out, I had to measure it, and it was 5 meters long. This dude's just grabbing this shit-covered worm, and he's like, I gotta measure it.
He watched it first.
He's like, he calls his roommate over. He's like, hey, come here. Let's measure this worm that came out of my asshole.
That's not the first thing I'm doing if I got something like that come out my booty.
Okay, 17
I'm
feet.
calling bro.
17 feet is literally almost like all the way around this fucking podcast.
That's like
table.
that's like all three of us stacked on top of each other, head to toe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Longer than that.
He's just yanking it like a clown yanks a ribbon out of his sleeve.
Ugh.
Just pulling it. Like, look, it's different colors now.
Probably eating too much sushi, man.
He said it was identified at the hospital, a local hospital, as a beef tapeworm. They result from eating raw meat. Mm-hmm. His favorite, coincidentally, his favorite dish is called ki niao, which is a spicy raw beef salad dish. The eggs of the worm are believed to have hatched inside of his body after eating the dish. Medics said it is likely that there is more in his gut, but he has been prescribed meds to remedy that. He is quoted saying, I feel a lot better since the worm came out, but I am still a little sick knowing that there are some more inside of me. Literally, like, there's most likely, and there's a picture of him. He's like,
he looks like
it
a
was
kid.
this big, it came out of my butt.
Why does he look like he's 14?
Because Asians age really well.
I feel like that's
look at that thing, bro.
I feel like that's a stereotype that you're not supposed to see.
It looks like a set of anal beads. I bet it felt really good to him coming out.
Bitch, that don't look like no anal beads. I know what anal beads look like that, and it don't look like that.
Do you think he still has it? Like he's just got it in a jar in his fucking room?
Like I said, it looks like a banana pepper, man.
It does look like a banana pepper.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know what that fucking looks like.
Banana pepper ring? Yeah, a long banana pepper.
It looks like something Tarzan would swing on.
Like somebody spiraled a banana pepper. That's what it looks like.
But the banana papers between...
It's
in
pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pow!
You said paper, banana paper.
Banana paper.
Well, fuck, you know what's wrong with me. Anyway, but... If you put banana peppers in like a one of them sausage making things.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's exactly what it looks like. It's fucked up.
That son of a bitch don't even look like no booty beads.
It's fucking yellow. Gross.
And literally the fact that he might have more in his system.
Oh god, it's gonna make me throw up.
Could you imagine just pulling another one out and it's like 30
Is it moving? Oh, son of a bitch is fucking moving.
No, that's the camera.
No, look at it.
Oh shit, it is fucking moving.
I fucking told you.
It's a live worm. So bro just pulled it out of his ass and threw it on the floor.
Look, the shit he ate is moving in his fucking belly too.
And there's a video on the website. It's on labbible.com, everybody. The video's on the actual article on labbible.com, and he literally just pulled it out of his ass, threw it on the floor, and it's a live worm, and like the shit that the worm ate is fucking moving, and it threw out it. Yeah. It's gross. And Cheyenne
I'm gonna puke. My eyeballs are watering.
You know what that looks like? It looks like the fucking like stringy shit you pull off of a banana.
I peel it off my banana every time. I wouldn't.
I mean, he's pretty happy now. It looks like.
Yeah,
you gotta be fucking happy, bro. You gotta be happy. You pulled a 17-foot long fucking worm out of your.
I mean, that happens.
Asshole.
People like just word of advice. People don't eat that kind of shit like so often. Even like sushi. If you eat sushi like more than like a couple times a month, then you can get
like raw sushi.
Yeah, then you can get worms too.
Yeah, because it's raw fish.
Yeah.
Well, the likelihood I feel like goes like skyrockets.
Well, there was one guy who ate. I don't know if we covered it on here or I just read it, but there was one guy who ate like raw sushi like 3 or 4 times a week. Right. That's what he was. He would get the same shit over and over and over.
Did he get E. coli or something?
No, he ended up getting a tapeworm, and it was fucking huge. And he's just like, well, I guess I'm going to have to slow down my sushi. Maybe.
Right. Well, I know that beef tartare is actually ground or finely chopped raw meat, and they put it into like a paste, or it's like a paste you put on like toast and shit.
Kind of like Braunschweiger?
What is that?
It's a pate, but it's pork liver.
Yum.
Yeah, we'll say that. But beef tartare, yeah, it's kind of like finely chopped up beef.
Beef tartare.
And so steak tartare. Steak tartare is a meat dish
patty
made from raw ground beef
with a raw egg
or horse meat. Ooh. It is usually served with onions, capers, pepper.
I love capers.
Worcestershire sauce, and other seasonings.
No, it's a sour pea almost.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're pretty good.
Never had it. But yeah, so steak tartare.
But I mean, it has a raw egg on top of it.
Yeah, but if you had a steak tartare, like 3 or 4 times a week, you could probably get a beef tapeworm. To be honest with you, I mean that shit happens. I personally, on the other hand, do not like raw meat, and I don't like raw sushi, so I think I'm good. And we don't eat raw meat or raw sushi.
No, we don't have. I don't think we do. Your not
sister,
eat raw sushi.
Your sister came over and she had raw sushi, and I tried it one time. And
she doesn't. No, she doesn't get it often. I think it was just that once.
But I was like,
That's a strong fishy taste.
It's the texture. Mm-hmm. It's the textures. It's off. It's what you think raw meat would taste like. It's the way the muscle
fibers are because they've not been cooked or processed.
It's what you think raw meat would taste like. The texture's just off, and I'm not a fan of it. It looks really pretty. Like, sushi is artwork. It looks really nice, especially with the raw stuff. It looks like a tiny little fish thing.
Biting into a sponge.
It looks really cool, but not for me. Just the taste is just not there.
Yeah, 99%.
See, I think raw chicken is, like, disgusting.
You ain't supposed to eat no fuck. My mom fed me raw chicken one time.
No, I'm not eating it, but just, like... That's how I feel like everything.
Tell us your raw chicken story, then we'll get out of here.
So, I don't remember what I was doing. I think I come home from work or something. Well,
eating?
God, yeah.
All eating?
We got these chicken cordon bleu things. They kind of like how the beef burritos.
They came frozen, right?
Yep. And Mom didn't know that. And she cooked it. And I ate a whole one.
Like microwaved it?
No, she baked it in the oven. And I ate a whole one, and then I got into half of another one, and I kind of looked at it, because it wasn't feeling right in my mouth. And I pulled it out, and I looked at it. I said, Mom? She said, yeah. I said, you're feeding me raw chicken. I already ate a whole one. She goes, oh, here, let me take that. I'll bake it the rest of the way for you. You still want it? I said, no, I'm going to throw
Did she not read the
gross.
Did she not read the directions?
No, she did.
Okay, so, well, if she baked it, how do you fuck it up?
I feel like they have fresh and frozen ingredients.
It's frozen. So. Yeah, it's frozen.
Well, I see. Well, how did she fuck it up if she baked it?
In the deep freezer. I don't know.
Okay, that's weird.
I don't know if she fucked it up.
I feel like you would have to bake it for a lot longer. She probably baked it as in like, oh, let's do 15 minutes. That's enough to thaw it out.
Maybe she used the thawed out cooking instructions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They have like a thawed out limit for frozen.
Yeah.
It's 20 minutes instead of 45.
I've cooked chicken before, and I went to go eat it. Like, I ate a piece on the end, which the end obviously is...
It's gonna get done.
Yeah, it's done first. And then I got into the middle, and I was like, that chicken's kind of pink. And I was like, okay, let's throw this back on. I threw it back on, and I made sure that bitch was done. I've cooked it forever.
I did not eat chicken for.
Well, they
I ain't
say
about getting salmonella.
Well, we all watch Sam the Cooking Guy, and he says that pork you can even eat it pink now. It's like $145.
When we went to Nashville, it's
thank you.
It was $165, but now they're saying $145.
I'm gonna end up just like that man. My mom always
it's $145. Now, when we went to Nashville, and we ate at a really nice restaurant, my pork chop was medium rare, so it had pink in it because you can cook pork at that now. And I honestly think it might be because it's like a weird hybrid. Because is pork white meat?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's considered white meat, but it's like a weird hybrid because you can cook steak at these different levels of heat. So it's like a weird hybrid because chicken you cannot, fish you cannot. But you had duck medium rare.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I always thought that any bird, you don't do that shit.
I feel like game is different, though. That's game.
Right. Well, not this one, though. But, I mean, it was definitely probably not hunted.
I'm sure it was somebody's pet.
I mean, the fucking Robertsons didn't kill this fucking thing in Louisiana. but no, you had your duck medium rare. It was really good. Would we get medium?
He asked me how I wanted my duck done, and I didn't know. I thought like everybody fucking else did. You don't eat no raw-ass duck.
Right. And see, I feel like it was good.
Yeah,
but I feel like
if
we got a medium next time.
Bitch, I'm getting that shit cooked.
But it was really good, though. It was really good. And my pork chop was really good, but it was also pink inside.
Didn't you order it like you order your steak? Oh, flip-flop done.
He goes,
we're at a nice restaurant. We're at a nice restaurant in Nashville. Like, they got the cloth napkins and everything. And he's like, how would you like your duck breast cooked? She goes, flip-flop done, like my mama used to do it.
No, that's not how it happened.
I know.
That's not
I'm over-exaggerating, sorry.
Embellishing the story.
Flip-flop done like I like my skull.
I'm pretty sure I said, hell, I don't know. He goes,
you did say flip-flop done.
He goes, yeah, after he goes, well, it's kind of like steak. How do you get your steak done? I'm like, fucking flip-flop done.
And I was like, we're at this really nice restaurant, and she pulls out the flip-flop done. I was like, we're getting kicked out.
Bitch, I'm going to be myself everywhere.
And I was like, I want you to burn the fucking shit out of it.
That's like when mom goes
It's white meat, I want it to be dark meat.
That's like when our mom goes to a restaurant and she's like, how do you want it cooked? She's like, I want it done. I want it done. Yeah. I don't want no pink in the middle. I want it done. And I was like, Mom, you're getting a filet mignon. I don't care. I want it done. I was like, get the fuck out of here. You don't even deserve being a steakhouse.
Oh my God, do you see that place over there? Oh my God, their food is so good and so cheap.
Yeah, our mom is a
wonderful. I know better than my
Our mom is retired. She's in her 60s. She's from Indiana, small town girl. So any place that you can eat at for under $10 is so good and it's so
any
cheap.
place I got tenderloin for under $9, fucking go there. It's the best.
Yeah. If Earl in the back wipes his nose and then he fucking
on his sleeve.
Yeah, on his sleeve, and then he makes your salad.
Takes a shit and doesn't wash his hands. That's a good place.
But you can eat there for $9 with biscuits and gravy.
It ain't no Cheesecake Factory, but it's so good and it's so cheap.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, that is the episode. We appreciate you.
Let's be honest, the Cheesecake Factory food, not that fucking good.
No, it's not. Cheesecake's good, though. Anyway, thanks, everybody. That is the episode. We appreciate you guys so much. Again, we wouldn't be able to do this show without you. So thank you so much. Thanks for the downloads. Go tell a friend about the show if you haven't already. Go rate and review us on whatever platform you listen to. It really doesn't matter. We don't give a shit. Just anything to bump us up in the algorithm.
Just give us a 5-star rating.
5 stars only, please.
We only do 5 stars only. If you give us a 4-star, what's the point of even listening to it?
Right.
If you subscribe to this podcast and you give us a 4-star rating, what are you doing?
I still like you. But anyway, thanks everybody. Appreciate it. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Wash your motherfucking ass. Let's get out of here.
Like Ryan said, give us a 5-star review. Just leave a comment. Just say, I'm coming on the Cumcast. Something cool.
Don't say that.
Something cool like that. I'm Cumcasting in my bathroom. Who knows? Just be creative. Be yourselves. Love you guys.
Hashtag that's a long banana pepper.
Yeah. Hashtag talk to the hat.
Yeah.
So Cheyenne, thank you for coming on again. I know everybody loves you on here. So appreciate the fuck out of you guys. Have a blessed and wonderful when is this going out? Monday? So have a blessed and wonderful week, everybody. We will see you on Friday with another wonderful guest, a personal friend. So love you guys. Remember, be the person your dog thinks you are. Go and get some Spooky Tooth from Fathead Brewing Co. And just go check out all the wonderful beers from Fathead Brewing Co. Love you guys. Be safe. As always, much love. And when life gets hard and life gets you down, you milk that pig and you have multiple wives.
Don't do that.
Peace. We out.